My name is Kenneth Keene Jr., Air Force veteran, and I have been deeply affected by my father, Kenneth Keene Sr.'s Army veteran, steady mental decline over the past 10 years. In early 2014, at the age of 63, my father was diagnosed with frontal temporal lobe dementia. Leading up to his diagnosis, my father barely made it to retirement, which my family feared he would not reach. Luckily, his condition was not so rapid at the time, and he was able to retire on May 27, 2012. Unfortunately, his years retired was nothing like he or we expected. Working so hard for so many years to ultimately one day retire and enjoy life with his wife, whom he has been married to for 46 years, has been nothing more than heartache, frustration, and loneliness, especially for my mother. As more time would pass and my father would get progressively worse, I grew ever so close to my father and would eventually become his caregiver. It was because of my father's dementia that we would develop a special bond unlike any type he and I had in previous years. Although we would spend nearly every day together, I knew the day would eventually come that he would have to be admitted into the Delaware Valley Veterans Home in Northeast Philadelphia. The grim reality of removing my father from his home and his family to now spend the rest of his days in the Veterans Senior Center took place on July of 2016. This was one of the most heart-wrenching events to have ever taken place in my life, and I still struggle with this today. Almost one whole year would pass before I finally healed enough and had the strength to channel my emotions into something positive and productive to help me cope with my father's condition and his new living arrangement. On July 2017, I decided to document and share our story with the rest of the world by creating a video series on YouTube entitled The Journey with Tough Kinaman. At first, I was unsure if I was doing the right thing since my father's dignity and opening up about my family's personal life was a concern of mine, but that would soon dissipate after the release of the first video. There was an instant positive response from people all over the world whom were sharing their stories and feelings, which brought tremendous validation. It was at this moment I knew I had made the right decision. Experiencing a revelation such as this had brought about a release that was long overdue, along with a newfound passion and appreciation for life. It became my personal endeavor to turn this horrible situation into something incredibly positive that would help comfort others struggling with a loved one diagnosed with dementia. Fast forward 6 months later, with 59 videos published, several newspaper and online articles, hundreds of social media comments, 25,000 plus video views, and a countless number of personal messages from people all over the world, I now understand it is my duty as a son, caregiver, and human being to continue on with our journey and do all that we can with our unfortunate situation to help raise awareness. While this has become an important purpose in my life, and will be for years to come, I am kindly requesting and hoping that you will be open to supporting our efforts with providing certain resources that would ultimately improve not only our personal ongoing battle with dementia, but help educate, inspire, and lift the spirits of people worldwide whom have also been struggling with this condition as well.